Hi everybody. I decided to make all of my unboxing videos on one day because I got a lot of packages, spread out the videos throughout, the week. So we have a new video every day, so same clothes, that's why. So I'm gonna open up. I really need to get a fancy opener like Meet Me in the Media Center has, because she's able to pop those out super fast, super easy. Alright, so yesterday's video was books. And this first package I'm opening are the rest of the books that my friend decided to pick for her cat's birthday. Pete the Cat, Wacky Taco Tuesday. Pete the Cat, Show and Tell. Pete the Kid, that's even cuter, and the Unicorn's Missing Colors. Pete the Cat and the Wright Brothers. This is going to be really fun when we talk about, we have a unit that talks about modern inventions and where they came from and like how the past and the present are connected. And I think that this is going to be a really good one to read to them to discuss, because even at the back it has a thing about the real Wright Brothers, and so we could talk about how they are used in a story and how they were real, and we can have that connection. Pete the Cat and the Treasure Map. Pete the Cat, Construction Destruction. So my kids this past year were really into construction books, and I did have a few on big machines such as front loaders and that sort of thing, and they wanted more, so I did add more construction books to my wish list. This was one of them, so that's really fun to have. Pete the Cat and the Sprinkle Stealer. That looks fun. Pete the Cat and the Easter Basket Bandit. Oh no, the back of the book is torn. Oh no, I wonder what happened. It's okay, it could still be read and used and all that, so it's not a big deal. We will use it. I might look at getting some kind of something so it doesn't make it worse, but that's okay. You know what? It can still be read, and it is perfectly fine. Pete the Cat, Snow Days. And Pete the Cat, Scaredy Cat. Very cute, very fun. And I am very thankful to her for supporting my classroom. I like that she picked cat books because her kittens were turning a year-old. That's really cool. Alright, this next package, I believe, when I open it up, we'll find out if it's true or not. Yes. So I had gift cards saved from last year's Clear the List for any big ticket items or anything that I needed this year. And so that is what is in here. Well, partially. Look at this giant package. I will be making stations, reading and math stations for my kids more than I did in the past. I really want hands-on things. Yes, it is great to have the ones that you can buy, but sometimes you need just, I'm doing one, I've made, let's rephrase this. So kindergarten, some of our skills are recognizing numbers 0 through 30. That's our, big goal. And the first 6 weeks we test them on 0 through 5. So one of the centers I made, we're going to use plastic cups that have numbers on them, and then on a paper like this, laminated, it's going to show the kids based on, like for instance, or one of the pictures might have a dice that has 5, and they have to know that's 5, and so they get their cup that has a 5 and they put it there, and then based on that they stack their tower. And that to me is way more fun than just like, a worksheet or something like that. Like, let's get them building, let's get them using their hands, but still learning those concepts they need to know. So this pack of paper is super duper important for that. I'm trying to remember what I ordered. it's been a few days, from my list that this could possibly be. It's a little harder to open because it's in super good plastic and I don't have my scissors in here with me. Okay, I think I know what this is. So, a big part of kindergarten phonics and phonemic awareness is letter sounds, right? And not just knowing the letter sounds, but being able to see the word and sound it out, right? Decode it. So I bought this big set of short vowel decodable sets. They're little cards we can work on in small group where they practice decoding the skills. So like for instance, the one on here is short U, and it's got words to read like mud, hut, run, cub, bug. And then they have to make rhymes, and they have to, there's certain sight words on here, and they practice this skill. So, up, ugh, and then there's a little, there's a little thing to read. So I did, this is 40, I believe it was $40, maybe a little bit more, and so I did use those gift cards because this is something I desperately want to use and utilize in small group, even if it's just a warm-up, something like that. So those are going to be very, very useful in the classroom. Thank you. Oh, just remember, reach out, find a teacher. Even if you want to volunteer, if we know the time that we're in, things are very expensive. We might not be able to monetarily help teachers. You know what you can do? Reach out to them, maybe volunteer, help them make copies, help them organize something, help them with, cleaning out something. Teachers create every job there is, right? We create our students, give them the encouragement, build them up so that they can go out and live their dreams the best of their ability. I want my students to know when they leave my classroom that I believe in each and every one of them, and I do. I sincerely do. If you have any, if you're curious about anything, when my kids graduated kindergarten, they had their last day. For probably about 4 or 5 days, I cried. I missed them a lot. Their potential was really coming out. And I know they're going to do amazing in first grade and as they, go on and everything. But my students are very important to me, and my goal as a teacher is to make sure they know that I believe in them, and I want to give them all the tools to believe in themselves. And that's really what Clear the List is about. Making sure our students have materials in their hand and centers and fun things, and making sure teachers can have access to creating those fun things. I can make it on regular school copy paper and laminate it, but it's not going to last like it is for this, and I don't want to have to make it every year. So this is really awesome, and do what you can, support a teacher. Thanks.